WCW Worldwide sequence ready. Begin transmission now. Worldwide transmission complete.
Hello, everybody, and it's time. I'm your host, Brent Piles, and with me, as always, is Mr. Armbar Abbott. He's one day Harrier, and with us is a man who is just a bachelor looking for a partner. He is a Magic Mayor. Magic Mayor, how you doing?
Oh man, you popped me with the little intro song there. Oh man, Magic Mayor's doing fantastic. I just got done off my shift at the Thunder from Down Under in Vegas. I flew in time just to, put on these clothes, take off my what was those things called, the bow tie, and yeah.
It's now time to enjoy some AWIPOD
Worldwide.
That's right. We're back with some AWIPOD Worldwide this week. As you know, we put the Mayor of Superstars on the shelf, but we will dust it off again. But right now we're building toward one of my favorite pay-per-views that I ever watched when I was a kid, and then I grew up and watched it, and I realized it was terrible. But terrible wrestling is what we're all about here on AWIPOD, so it's the perfect pay-per-view for us. It's Slamboree 1996. I don't know what appealed why this show appealed to me so much as a 12-year-old, but it really, really did, and I'm not sure. I don't even remember why, but I was really into it. So we're building toward that, and we're going to watch some more. Last week 2 weeks ago, we watched WCW Pro. This is going to be, we're back to our roots, back to WCW Worldwide from May of 1996. I can't remember what day, because like the flash drive that I have, it's like it has the whole month like in one long 2-hour video. So like I don't even know where it starts and begins.
We'll just say it's May 1st. It's the 28-year anniversary.
Yeah. There you go. The 28-year. God. I'm so old. Sorry. I'm coming to a realization. All right. Well, I'm going to put it up on the screen here, and we're going to give it a watch. So here we go.
I got the Nasty Boys starting off things.
And the wettest wrestler ever. And Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Whoa. And that guy. And the Blue Bloods. And Public Enemy. It's a lot of people on this one show.
It is a neighborhood.
And I hope we get Nasty Boys and Public Enemy.
No.
That's a lot of that's a very big sink to piss in that way.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna fill that thing up.
I'll fill up all that in the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Here come the Nasty Boys. They're just that nasty.
They've already moved on from Missy Hyatt from like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they said you gotta go.
She yelled. She said, "I can't piss in the sink. You gotta go then."
You're not trying hard enough, Missy. You can do it. I know you can.
Well, if anyone can, Missy Hyatt.
Good, yeah.
Missy Hyatt could piss in a sink without fucking lifting her leg. You could just stand there and do it. You know she could.
Is this the spinning ring?
I think it is. Look at these gentlemen.
Battle of the Belts.
Battle of the Belts. He's clearly an AEW wrestler. Frank Lancaster and the Gambler.
Oh, that's the guy with the cards that does the magic tricks.
Yeah.
Frankie Lancaster sounds like a fucking radio host. Make sure you tune in to 97.7 FM.
Isn't he the dad on Step by Step?
Burt Lancaster, isn't it?
It was Frank something.
Maybe
Frank Lambert, not Lancaster. It was close.
No, isn't there a soccer player named like Frank Lampard back in the day? Like for Chelsea?
Yeah, there was, yeah.
Was he a British man?
He's English, yeah, and one of the worst managers of all time.
I found this website, and you can like watch all these old soccer games, and they have like full tournaments. And I've been watching the 1996 Euros because I'm a weirdo.
Yeah,
it's new to me. I have no idea who won. I don't know who won. I have no idea.
Oh, took the jacket right off his back.
Well, he shouldn't have been wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, gamblers don't need to wear jackets. He could have some cards up his sleeve.
That's right. I was gonna say.
Do you think this is Duke's dad?
Duke?
Duke Hudson.
Oh, because he used to be a gambler too. It probably is. Oh, bad news for Duke Hudson.
Oh.
I used to hate Duke Hudson, but I don't hate him anymore. I still don't like his face, but
He changed his name from Duke.
yeah, you should change that name because that name sucks. When you originally said Duke, I thought you were trying to troll me. I was like, why the fuck did he say Duke? But here we go. Oh, Frankie Lancaster's going to wish he was back on 92.9 FM.
Yeah.
Playing the hits. Ladies and gentlemen, next I've got
Really
Marvin.
impressive leg drop, that.
It was a good leg drop. So, Crime and Sports has a Patreon, and one of their Patreon episodes was an entire episode dedicated to the trials and tribulations of Hulk Hogan, and God, was that fun!
Oh, I bet.
Oh boy, that was a lot of fun. His son's a fucking idiot.
That man has never spoken a lie. You guys don't say anything bad about Hulk Hogan. He's an honest man.
Oh, Frankie Lancaster is out.
And there it is. Finally, all over very quickly.
The gambler's like, I am never going to wash this smell out of my face.
Oh.
Speaking of Hulk Hogan, do you think Brian Knobs is still living at his house?
Or absolutely is.
Hulk, you're all out of natty lights.
I don't think Hogan drinks any. Well, he said he did in an interview, so he probably drinks all the time.
It's not drinking if you drink less than a 12-pack in a day.
He's one of those people. Do you ever meet somebody like the doctor said, like, I shouldn't drink alcohol, I shouldn't drink liquor anymore, so I just started drinking beer then. Like, motherfucker, no.
Or people that say they're vegetarian yet they eat fish. Like, no, you're still eating an animal. That's not vegetarian.
There's a word for that, but that's not the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, vegetarian. I love chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I just don't eat beef.
Mm.
No, that's not a vegetarian either.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know.
A normal human being.
I'll eat anything. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Tony Schiavone's here with Bobby the Brain Heenan. Who would have thunk that all these years later, Tony Schiavone would still be doing wrestling on TV?
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it? Not me.
Unfortunately, the Nasty Boys aren't.
It's a sad day. They really should be on TV every week, pissing things. They should do a reality show where the Nasty Boys go around to every single place they can and piss in things.
They should bring back that. What was the show where the Legends House? Was that it?
Oh, yeah.
Bring that back with the Nasty Boys. I'm sure we could find. I'm sad that Virgil couldn't make that show, but there's still got to be some good people to put together in the Legends House. I mean, that just writes itself.
I actually really liked the first Legends House. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It's got to be cheap television to produce too. You know, than having to buy their beer and alcohol. The rest of it's basically free.
yeah. You don't have to. They didn't have to do all that stupid games. You should have just got them drunk. That would have been good enough to watch.
You don't have to give them stories. Just let those old timers tell stories all day.
Exactly. Watching them try to cook dinner was fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, just they're trying to order dinner because they don't know how to cook it.
Yeah, they don't know how to DoorDash. Just let them do anything. It's going to be funny.
Here comes Big Bubba. He's dressed like Solo Sikoa.
Looking very dry compared to his alter ego.
I think it's just because you can't tell because he's got a white shirt on instead of a blue one.
Because he hasn't sweat through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, he looks like he's going to choke you in a back alley.
Yeah.
Big Bubba's always one of those deceptive age. Like, is he 49 there or is he 25? Like, there's.
Yeah.
It could go either way. Oh, we're heading to Home Depot, aren't we?
We are grabbing a hacksaw 2x4 and headed to Home Depot, pal. Give me my extra large or blue underwear.
We now know Big Bubba's losing, don't we?
Well, who knows? Who knows, Glenn? Maybe we'll end in a smudge. I just like to say that word, schmage. It's a schmage.
Dang.
Oh,
They got
damn,
the flags up everywhere out there.
that was some fucking heavy duty flag swinging just then.
Well,
He loves screaming ho.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a good way to pick out women. If you're just walking, if you just let Hacksaw walk around and just go ho and see who turns around, you can eliminate those ones.
It's a good point. I never thought of that.
It's like that TV show Singled Out. He just screams ho. Whoever the person looks.
Man, Singled Out. That is a throwback right there.
It's probably rocking right now in 1996.
Back when Jenny McCarthy was hot, not just a crazy conspiracy theorist.
Oh man, god dang. Talk about sticky pages. But no.
You know, but no, it's like an almost 40-year-old man. Like if I go back and watch some of that 90s stuff, like some of the people that I thought was hot when I was 14 definitely aren't that hot now that I'm an adult. I'm like, Jenny McCarthy never was really all that good looking to me, honestly.
Yeah, but it's same way with like TV shows. A lot of times you're like, man, that was one of the best shows, and you go back and watch it, like, it was terrible, or movie or cartoon.
Yeah.
Usually cartoons, they don't hold up very well.
No, cartoons don't hold up for shit, or wrestling.
No, wrestling might even be better, but for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, that's true. I loved 95 WCW when I was like 12 years old, and I love it as an adult too, but for a different reason entirely.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason it nearly put them out of business.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at the power of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That's the kind of power you get from power walking around Home Depot screaming ho, getting the USA chant started with a 2x4. And that can be you if you check out the mayor's new instructive videotape on how to get you some Hacksaw Jim Duggan's body. All you got to do is march around Home Depot, find yourself a hacksaw and a 2x4, and then try to fight the police as they try to get you in the back of their car, and you will be jacked within a week.
I was about to say, and get yourself arrested for nicking the 2x4.
Oh man, only if I could get someone to follow me around with a camera.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could get somebody. I'm sure somebody would do it. You get a homeless guy. I'm just kidding. I'll take the camera. We got a slobber knocker going on here. He threw him into the turnbuckle post. He fell off the spinning ring. I actually want to see a match where they gradually make the ring spin faster as the match goes on.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Is it still turning?
No, it's not.
But it does look like it's moving, but it's just the cameraman moving. Oh, we got the football thing going on.
Oh, Michael Wall Street hit it right in his hacksaws. Can you believe this?
This makes me think: is Hacksaw in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he's in. I think he got in. I can't think of when, but I'm pretty sure.
So is everyone in there in the Hall of Fame? Minus
here comes not Craig Pitbull Pittman. He is not in the Hall of Fame.
Minus Craig Pitbull Pittman.
And Teddy Long's out here too. Giving a tag team match play. Teddy Long's looking svelte nowadays compared to what he looked like back then. He's chubby back then.
I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is. He will. Oh,
I'm assuming Big Boss Man is, right?
Oh yeah, he's in. No good deed goes unpunished as Craig Pitbull Pittman is getting his ass kicked for oh, here comes Teddy Long. He gave him his 2x4. You guys are in trouble now. That's right.
Save Mr. Worldwide. Dun, dun,
you
dun,
don't want to get in the ring with Hacksaw Jim Duggan when he's slinging his long, hard piece of wood. Get your mind out of the gutter, you sick fucks.
2 by 4 inches, maybe.
I don't know. Ask Debbie. I think that's her name. I'm not sure. I don't know. Might be.
I think that's his
Greg
wife's name.
Pitbull Pittman. He was in the Marines, I think.
Holy
Or maybe
crap!
he
What's that noise?
No, he wasn't in the Marines. I think that's Sergeant Slaw that wasn't in the Marines. Oh, Mayor, how bad do you want one of those shirts behind me?
Oh gosh, I want all of them. Can I send out for? Can I call that number to get some?
No, but you can see WCW June 30th at 3 p.m. at the New York Paramount Theater, MSG.
Well,
So
good.
the Paramount Theater must be inside Madison Square Garden.
That's only 59 days away. I've got time to get those tickets.
Yeah, get on. You got to call the number though.
Oh dang
Call
it!
and see what happens.
I was getting ready to, but the number went off the screen.
Yeah, it wasn't up long enough to remember. Darn it. Mean Gene Okerlund is here. Mean Gene Okerlund here. Unless you want to buy one of these fantastic Hulk Hogan's t-shirts or get my famous daiquiri recipe that'll get you so drunk that you won't understand what's happening at Slamboree. Dial 1-900-909-9900 for only $3 a minute, $4.50 for each additional minute, which all the money goes right into my pocket, and I buy more daiquiris with it, and I love daiquiris. Kids, get your parents' permission, or I won't get my fucking money.
Yeah, didn't he get a pretty big cut of it, like 50% or something?
I think it was a great deal of it, yeah.
Yeah, so you know that.
He definitely is buying all the daiquiris. Oh, there it is again.
212-307-7171. The fact that I was able to read all those numbers off and get them all right is a miracle, because usually I would have mixed them up.
Well, we invite you to join.
This is Goldberg's music?
It sounded like it, didn't it?
It did.
I think it's Pat Tanaka, actually.
Goldberg took Pat Tanaka's entrance
I'm
music.
not even kidding. It is Pat Tanaka.
Wow. It's Ming the Merciless here.
Hold on.
Pat Tanaka. That's what I meant.
I know. I just wanted me to get confused with Pat Tanaka.
No one will ever confuse you with anyone else in the world.
I'm a lot.
Oh my God.
Did we just discover something no one else has known?
This isn't WWE Network, so they didn't add it.
Pat Tanaka's came out to had Goldberg's music first.
Goldberg wishes he could wrestle like Pat Tanaka. He wishes he could.
Tanaka. The crowd's chanting.
Oh, they were going to use it for Goldberg's gimmick, but they switched it to Goldberg at the last minute. God damn it. He's taking on Cobra. You guys remember Cobra?
The movie with Sylvester Stallone?
No. Well, yes, but no, this is Cobra.
They love military gimmicks in WCW.
Do you know anything else about Cobra? Another gimmick that he went by?
Was he a firefighter, Chip?
I don't think he was. I think it was Todd Champion. I think was a firefighter.
Cobra, what was he?
We're looking at the fake Sting here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fake NWO Sting, Cobra.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what was his name? What's his real name?
Jeff Farmer, I believe.
Is that the fake Sting's name? I swear it was something. Okay. I thought it was something different.
I could be extremely wrong.
Wow.
It's Jeff Farmer. Yeah.
He looks so. I'm thinking Rich Bogner, but that was fake Razor.
Yeah. Rick Bogner was fake Razor.
He does even have Sting's kind of pants on.
Yeah, a little bit. And he's got Sting's sort of haircut if he just... Well, no, he doesn't. But if he dyed it blonde, it's close enough.
Yeah.
He is 61 years old. Jeffrey Farmer.
Still blown away by Pat Tanaka coming out to Goldberg's music.
No, isn't that crazy? He also wrestled as Lightning, Jeff Barber. You probably cut your hair. And Super J, which sounds like a bad rapper name. Doesn't that sound like something a rapper would be named nowadays, though? You heard that new Super J? Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm Super J.
He's probably a mumble rapper.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It says for Jeffrey Farmer's personal life, his brother is Paul Farmer, which I don't know what that means.
I mean, is that noteworthy? Is there a Paul Farmer that anyone knows of?
Well, I can tell you one thing I don't like about him is that he went to fucking the University of Duke, so...
He looks like a Dukian.
So apparently he was like a He had an MP and a PhD from Harvard, and he was a university professor and the chair of the Department of Global Health and Social Medicine at Harvard Medical School.
This guy's a Harvard graduate?
No, his
So-
brother, not him.
No.
His brother. The
Gonna
funny thing
say-
is, his brother died before he did, and he was a wrestler for years.
He doesn't
Wow.
look like a smart ass.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not 100% on the. I don't know about the academics of. Well, here's his academic career.
Pat Tanaka's got some
2010.
educated feet.
Farmer was a project manager of a research program known as GEAR, Genetics, Exercise, and Research at the University of Miami. I'm sorry, but if you're trying to make yourself a medical professional at the University of Miami, I can't take you seriously. No. If I go to the doctor and I say, "Where'd you go to school?" and you say the University of Miami, get the fuck away from me. Don't touch me.
He
Go
was
back to
working.
fucking Florida. Don't fucking touch me.
He was working on trying to find an untraceable steroid.
Oh, that's
Basically,
probably what
that
it was.
is.
That's probably what it was.
What was that? A running shove? Not a clothesline, not a shoulder tackle. It's a running like double hand shove.
It was a Cobra Strike.
Oh gosh, you're right. It might have been.
Oh, and you did the Cobra Slam.
And there we go. 1, 2, 3. And it's all
1, 2,
over.
3. Jeff Farmer's the winner. I've insulted all the doctors in Miami, and abroad.
I mean, he is in good shape.
He does look fantastic. Goddamn.
Oh God, Vince, have you seen this guy? His name's Johnny Farmer.
Goddamn, pal. If he's Farmer, he's got to put these overalls on. Get the overalls.
Yeah.
You should see his Cobra, boss.
Goddamn, pal. Get him in here. We'll choke his Cobra together. Then I'll choke our Cobras. And Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, what? That was kind of a cool move.
Was
was.
really.
It was.
It
That
was
guy's so
somewhat-
impressive. They should put some face paint on him, make him the fake Sting, I think.
It was like $1 million dream into I don't know what to call it. Some sort of a driver.
It was $1 million dream slam.
Yeah.
It's $1 million nightmare slam.
But it was a $3 idea on Cobra.
Yeah, it's a $3 nightmare slam. Write that down.
Isn't that the name of the pay-per-view? The tagline? $3 Nightmare?
Something like that. It's wee nightmare.
That's a bottle of Mad Dog 2020.
Is it?
$3 Nightmare.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is. That should be a flavor of Mad Dog 2020. Is $3
$3
nightmare.
Nightmare. Do you guys get the Mad Dog 2020 over there, Glenn?
No.
No, because they don't want Glenn's lot to die when they're 30, so they don't sell that to them. They don't want them to go blind.
We have enough drink that sends people blind. Don't
I
need
was
any.
listening to a UTT podcast today, and these motherfuckers were drinking some fucking beer that was supposed to taste like fucking a jelly sandwich or some shit like that. And it was 10% alcohol.
Yummy.
And that's mild for them. 10% is mild for them.
Crazy fucks.
They have 14 and 15%.
And that's why they start singing crazy songs at events, because they're wasted.
Yeah.
Here comes a team that can jack off anyone. They are strong in the arms. They're the Armstrong.
I was thinking they must have known Stacy Keebler back then.
Oh,
Miss Hancock, the Armstrongs.
oh, that's a missed opportunity right there, pal. She should have absolutely been the Armstrongs manager. Here comes the Armstrongs with
Miss
Hancock.
Hancock.
That is gold right there. Get the t-shirts, pal.
So, Steve, Brad, how'd you guys get your arms so strong?
Well, let me introduce you to Miss Hancock. We had to get her because her arms got so strong. Oh, fucking jokes are over now, motherfucker. They're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It's Tama Tonga's
Yeah.
relatives.
Yep.
The faces of fear are here. And
There's
the
not a
jokes
better
are
name though. There's definitely some fear being given.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Sione and Ming here. I always think that's his real name is Sione. I thought it was just a name they made up in wrestling, but then I looked it up. Real name is Sione, the Barbarian. Here we go.
When the Barbarian's the least scary of the two people.
They had to put the Armstrongs in with him because no jobber would do it.
They were like, yeah, no. You know what? I get it. I understand.
You don't pay me enough. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I do not need $50 that bad. I'll go teaching. I'll go back to teaching 3rd grade. Thank you.
Honestly,
none of the kids are as terrifying as that.
As much of a reputation as Haku has, I can't ever remember a time in the ring where I ever thought he might have actually hurt someone. Like, he's a safe guy in the ring.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, from everything you hear about him, he's like a sweetheart of a guy as long as you don't get on his bad side or if he's not been drinking.
Now the head shrinkers are a different story. They look like they killed a lot of guys. I've never seen Haku and thought, man, he really took advantage of someone.
Yeah, you're right. He only did that in the bar.
Only
and
bars.
then he took advantage after.
Clear bars.
Yeah, I mean, and he could, I'm sure, obviously.
He could. He did.
Yeah.
All right, they're working over one of the Armstrongs. I'm not sure which one this is.
The left.
This is the left Armstrong. He's a switch hitter. The other one, not so much. That's why he needs Miss Hancock, not switch hitter.
He needs to get a spinach.
That's right. That's why his pants are green.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of green pants tonight. I mean, Cobra had green pants. He's got green pants. I mean, that's 3 people. Never mind. Maybe it's not a lot.
Green jeans. Oh, I mean, the Nasty Boys had some green on their pants.
Yeah, that's because they shit themselves. Smudged in there.
Look at that kick. Wham.
Yeah, that was rough. Well, I mean, they are facing, I mean, honestly, really 2 really good teams. I mean, I know the Armstrongs never won the tag team championships in WCW, but always been solid workers. If your last name's Armstrong, you're a solid worker.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all the Armstrongs, the Road Dog's probably the worst wrestler at all.
Solid unconscious wrestler. Working there.
Yeah, he knocked him out.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Sione gave him one stiff kick and it was over.
That kid with the Cowboys jersey on.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Why not? Just because he's got a Cowboys jersey on.
Was it a Bernie Kosar jersey?
No, it's Troy Aikman. No, I'm sorry. Did you see somebody else with a Bernie Kosar?
Well, I thought it was the Bernie Kosar Cowboys one.
Well, I thought it was number 8. This is 96. Aikman was still around in 96.
Yeah.
That's
Well, what's his
He's gonna
name? Kosar was backing him up, but I think he was 19 on the Cowboys. Look at the headband. They should have sold those things. They had have sold out in the arena.
They absolutely would have. How could they not? Where's Mean Gene at exactly? They're really pushing this Paramount Theater thing. They want you to get down there. Get your tickets immediately. May the 24th. Very close to my... What is it?
It would have been a big thing, wouldn't it?
Very close to my 13th birthday. I was almost a teen.
For WCW to get in the MSG.
Oh, God.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
No.
You did.
My call couldn't be completed as dialed. Even Lex is laughing at that one. He said, "You tried to call, sucker? You tried to buy tickets to come see my baked potato face?"
We learned something today. The mayor's phone is not a time traveler. So
No.
at least we know now. You know what I mean? At least now we know.
The perfect timing, though. Just as a
Yeah, it did work. It worked out.
What championships does he have?
Maybe he's the tag team champions.
Oh, I was going the baked potato champion.
No, he's 100%. Well, he's that champion all day, every day.
The Mr. Potato Head champion.
Yeah, there's nobody who can even try to even touch him in that championship. No, couldn't do it.
God, they're pushing it again.
I
Maybe
mean,
they
if
should
you're
get
telling
their.
me Lex Luger is going to be there, then I absolutely 100% don't want to go.
I mean, they need to get their karate fighters.
Motherfucking karate fighters. You know what, Glenn? They showed us one fucking round in the Karate Fighters holiday tournament, and then we never saw it again in '97, didn't they?
Yeah, I think we're going to get to see some more.
We fucking
So
better, Tanner. I'm gonna
I remember that there's one round with Sonny against the King.
Okay, I better see more of that holiday tournament. God damn it! That was my most. That's the only reason why I started the show, Glenn. That's the only reason why I wanted to do Warring the Attitude, just so we could cover the Karate Fighters holiday fucking tournament. And they're not showing it to me.
I'm sure we can get them all on YouTube. If you want to do that instead.
That's what I'm going to do, Glenn. Be on the lookout for me and Glenn's new series covering only karate fighter fights. We're going to watch them all.
You think they had karate fighters championships back in the day where like people practiced?
Oh, probably.
It was like a game of human chess.
Look at how this guy's dressed and look at Scott Norton. They're kind of dressed similar. And I feel like somebody ribbed this guy. They were like, oh, yeah, just wear red. Make sure you wear red. And they sent him out there almost dressed the same as Norton, so Norton would whoop his ass.
Oh, my God. Yep. He's out. He literally just side suplexed him onto his head.
Yeah. Just make sure you.
I'm ready, black motherfucker. You think it's funny?
Just make sure you wear some black underpants over the top because you're going to shit yourself.
You know how I said Haku never looked like he hurt anyone in the ring? That's not the same for Scott Norton.
No, it's certainly not, is it?
They told him here, put these black trunks over that. They said why. He said why. They said no reason.
Every movie he's hit him with looked like he killed him.
He's definitely
you were red motherfucker. That's what he said. Oh, this poor guy. Bye.
Oh, well.
It's a thing I turned down Meng for this.
Yeah. He passed up Meng for that.
Well, that was a short payday, but a painful one.
He came there bitching because he had to face Ming, and then he put his gear on, and they looked at what he was wearing, what Norton was wearing, and they said, put him in the ring with Norton.
Hell, Bill Payne's an appropriate name.
Because ouch.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Scott Norton has committed a murder at Disney Studios, ladies and gentlemen. Sponsored by the Army.
I would have thought the Army would do all they can. I think they need WCW to tell them that.
Oh, Men at Work.
I come from a land down under.
Is the Men at Work actually a tag team?
Oh, yeah, it was. I believe Canyon's in it. Yeah, is that Mark Starr?
Yeah, wow. I don't remember these guys at all. I mean, I know Canyon is.
One guy is Canyon, but I can't picture who. There's nothing on there.
They're drawing blueprints of the ring.
Okay. All right. We're going to get in there and we're going to. Okay. All right. Well, there. Wow. So these guys aren't the jobbers. They're facing jobbers. Okay. Manny Fernandez and Bart Sawyer, any relation to Buzz Sawyer, and that's not the Manny Fernandez you're used to. That's not him. And this ain't a cage match scenario. It's set on the fucking screen, Manny Fernandez, but it ain't that Manny Fernandez. It's a different one.
Is that Buzz Sawyer also?
No, that's his son Bart, I guess. I'm not sure. I want to say that's Mark Starr that's with him, but I'm not 100% on that. He looks like the dollar store version of Bart Gunn is what he looks like.
They are very Bart Gunnish. Both of them kind of look like Bart Gunn.
A little bit. Men at Work. It's like I got a great idea. This will really work, guys. We're gonna make you construction workers. We're gonna call you men at work. That'll get you over. Should work.
Men at work were Mark Starr and Chris Canyon, obviously.
I'm the smartest man alive. I'm just kidding.
And here comes who can do it better? Who can do better at work?
Who is better at construction?
Nobody.
Nobody's better at construction than Canyon. Uh-oh, Mr. Pink Tide's here. He's got something going on, doesn't he? Look at this.
Look at him go.
He looks like the mean guy in every 80s movie, this guy.
His name is definitely either Lance or Troy.
100 fucking percent. And his last name is either Smith or Stewart, one or the other.
He said, "You've got the blueprints to the lighthouse that my daddy's buying. I need to win it back."
Absolutely. My daddy said you better have it built by sundown.
That's what this whole storyline of this match is.
Good. I'm glad. Fuck this little guy. I hate him. Oh, big slam.
Just
Oh, your daddy
in
that
case
bitch.
you're already dead.
Now what's gonna happen? Now that we built the backstory, this kid's a spoiled rich kid. I hope they beat the shit out of him. He's got a massive wedgie too, which is a problem for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's how Troy's roll.
That's how all the Troys wear their underwear.
Idiot kicked out.
Well, yeah, regular. What a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he just went down like a
Chance to get out of there.
sack of potatoes.
I mean, I think
suffer
this
for
tag
it.
team might have worked if they would have gave him something other than weird construction workers. I mean, they're not bad.
Oh, he got out of there.
Yeah, he really did. All right, here comes. I don't remember. Oh, this is the man. Not that Manny Fernandez. Not so Manny Fernandez is in the ring now.
Another Manny Fernandez.
I thought he got to change his name, wouldn't
Well,
you?
So they're letting
Yeah,
him get in some
right.
stuff there.
You would think he'd show up and they're like, "All right, what's your name?" And they say Manny Fernandez. You're like, no, no, it's not.
Oh God, what just happened?
It's a backbreaker, an inverted backbreaker there by Canyon. Doing all this in skinny jeans in the '90s, which when it wasn't popular.
No.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, where are we getting here? This has got to be a good tag team move. Oh, they're gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Teach you to not be Manny Fernandez, motherfucker.
You're not Manny. And then he just showed off his brown hole to him.
That's right. Oh, covering him up. That's nice. What a nice kid. Men at work. I think they're on the hot track to becoming the new WCW Tag Team Champions, if you ask me.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I hear you, but I don't see you anymore. What did I do?
Oh.
Turn your camera off.
Oh my God, Tiffany Stratton is here. She's on her way to the ring. This is awkward.
What's going on?
I don't know how she got here. She's here. It's 1996. I don't know how Tiffany Stratton got here, but she's here.
Somehow it logged me out of StreamYard, but I can still hear
Just
everything you're saying.
It's amazing how in 1996 they can have her topless as well.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask what age she might be in 1996.
No, it's current day era. I just don't know.
Oh,
if she got
okay.
to
Oh, she time traveled back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The men at work built a time machine for her with their blueprints and flew her back from 2024.
I hadn't thought of that.
That's what
Well,
I'm here
she
for.
left. Blue Bloods are on their way out here. The mayor's
Oh, now a proper team.
I'm sure he'll be back. We got Squire Dave Taylor. We've got Lord Stephen Regal. He was not William yet. He was Stephen.
Here's Stephen.
And I think Beetle and Earl Robert Eaton was what he went by, right?
Yeah.
The least British sounding person on the planet, Earl Robert Eaton.
yeah. Oh, Robert Eaton. Well, that was part of the story, wasn't it? It was like My Fair Lady, where he was trying to educate him.
I remember when it was me, you, and your old podcast partner who disappeared off the face of the earth. He must have set sail on the flat earth and fell off the edge of it. I don't know whatever happened to him, but I think we watched an episode of a Saturday Night, and they took him out to eat, and we were trying to decipher what they were having, whether it was buggers and mash or Bubbles
Yeah.
and Squeak or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So two very different ends of the spectrum. You've got Public Enemy versus the Blue Bloods.
Oh,
So a
They're
clash of
enjoying them. That is.
nah, 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 nah. Well, I mean, they're white rappers, which us white people are very comfortable with. So.
Yeah.
Magic Mayor's back. Nah, 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 nah. Oh yeah, look at these guys.
What a
They
shame
are
she's
urban.
gone.
A Public Enemy.
What a shame she's gone and Public Enemy came out.
Yeah, we trade Tiffany Stratton for Public Enemy.
Sorry, pal.
Yeah, sorry.
Dang, I miss all the good stuff.
Yeah, it's too bad, pal. Naughty by nature, it says on the back, because they totally made that up. Naughty by nature wasn't another thing. They're the originators of Naughty by nature. You have never even heard of OPP. Who's down with OPP? Not fucking me.
Is that Beautiful Bobby?
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Wait a minute.
There's Lord Robert Eaton.
I gotta see it again. Watch Steve Regal start doing the way this thing's back and forth. It's gonna come in a second. It is amazing. Oh gosh, naughty by nature. I can't get over it. What's next? They're gonna come out here and start calling themselves the real Slim Shadys. I guess I would have been animated in '96. Like, oh, ghastly.
Oh, he hates it. He hates it so much.
He does.
Why wouldn't he?
He does hate so well.
Yeah, like the besmirched look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, look at him dance. He's such a good dancer.
Oh, that's fun. William Regal dancing like Public Enemy is the best thing I've seen all week. So here we go. We got Dave Taylor, Earl Robert Eaton, Rocco Rock, Johnny Grunge. Johnny Grunge sounds more like a Seattle rock band than a rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. It's more, you're right. It's more rock bandish.
Yeah. Like when I think of Johnny Grunge, I want to start going, "Succumb as you are," you know, like some Nirvana or some shit like that. Rocco Rock sounds like it could be like a bad white rapper, like Marky Mark or something like that. But
wait, is Marky Mark a bad? Is Marky Mark a bad white rapper?
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're looking at. But to me,
do you not feel the vibrations?
yeah, I mean, there was some good vibrations. You know, what I mean, it was a sweet sensation. But yeah. Whenever I think, you guys ever seen the movie House Party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's yelling at the kids out the window, the guy who plays the dad on Friday and on the Wayans Brothers, he's like, "Who is that? Public Enemy? Public Enema? Who ever heard of a Public Enema?" So every time I hear Public Enemy, I always think Public Enema.
Enema.
That's a great movie. One of my favorites. I was watching it when I was 8, which I probably shouldn't have been, but
No, probably not at 8.
no.
Although he's trying to turn this into a classical wrestling match here.
Mm-hmm.
Against a guy named Johnny Grunge. Glenn, do you ever know any British wrestlers named Johnny Grunge?
No.
Does that sound like something a British wrestler might go by?
There may be one on the indies somewhere, or was.
Uh-oh. They got him in the corner. They're working him over. Rocco Rock's too dumb to realize he shouldn't do that.
Because back in the 90s, they were ripping off everything. So Public Image would have been one of the things they would have ripped off, I would have thought.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard about, like...
Yeah,
you know,
fake Undertaker.
Their
And
version of
everything.
Kane
Yeah.
and the Undertaker. And,
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to lie. If I could go to a wrestling show where it was just a bunch of people pretending to be another gimmick, I think I would go just for the comedy aspect alone.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you could at least spoof someone like Big Name, not Public Enemy.
Yeah, no.
It'd be like,
Yeah.
It'd be like spoofing. God, what was the guy's name earlier? Mark.
Mark Starr.
We'll go with Mark Starr. Yeah, you're spoofing Mark Starr.
This match has really digressed. Like all the men are in the
Whoa, I think
ring,
he hurt his own teammate.
Eagle got involved. He just missed a flip, hit his own teammate. That wasn't very Johnny Grunge or Rocco Rock. It was a public enema. Oh, he hit him in the knee. He falls on top of him. This is a mess. 1, 2, 3, and the public enema are the winners here.
Did we not get Bobby Eaton in a tag match?
No.
Yeah,
He wasn't
last
even in the ring.
Memphis. Yeah, we did. We were walking in Memphis. We did see Bob Eaton in the tag team match. You're right. He was with Sabu the Wild Man, remember?
Yeah, but I mean, like in this match, he never even got in the ring, did he?
No.
No, you're right. I guess
Yeah, we did get to see him with Sabu the Wild Man and Jimmy.
Sorry, I thought that's what you were asking. So now we got a brouhaha going on outside the ring after the match. They're fighting all over the place.
I don't recognize that ref. Who is that?
Yeah, I can't. Not making him out. Yeah, I don't know that guy. I'm not sure who that referee is. We've got mayhem going on in the Disney Center. We got to get him out of here.
Now
They
you're
got
Nitro Girls.
I was gonna say, I don't think the Nitro Girls were a thing then, but they definitely were by 96. Tony Schiavone, Bobby the Brain. Let's hear what they're saying.
It is a 7'4" giant, but he must face Sting at Slamboree. By the time we get the Great American Bash, it could be Sting, the World Heavyweight Champion. Don't you agree with that?
Well,
Yeah, I agree.
the Giant is on a roll right now. He needed a confidence builder, and he has it with that victory over Ric Flair. You saw the way he came out of that figure 4. You saw the way he picked him up and chokeslammed him. He's on a roll now.
The
Now I
Giant beat Ric Flair?
Yeah, he beat Ric Flair for the world title.
Wow.
That's how
This
he became
is-
the world champion.
Giant Gonzalez?
No, the Giant.
Oh, the Giant.
Giant.
Okay.
Big Show.
Okay, that makes more sense. I thought they were talking about Giant Gonzalez. I was like, wait a second, what? How did I miss that?
I think I would have heard about him being WCW champion. Well, that's the end.
No, he was
that
7'2", about a hairy ass.
Yeah, he would have been the hairy ass WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Could you imagine that, Glenn? You wouldn't have been able to see the belt over all the hair.
No.
But that does it for this episode of AWIPOD Worldwide. It is time for Glenn to go to bed. So, Glenn, who do you need to plug before you go to bed?
I'm booking the territory, doing the firsts and lasts of wrestling, their little side projects. There's Gator Golf. From being the elite, where they're not actually gator golfing anymore, they're doing all sorts of weird bar sports.
They're playing beer pong.
Yeah, beer pong is one of them. DDT Wrestling with DC and Doc. Of course, there's
The Doctor Who podcast with Danny Inside. That is on SJP World Media. Shut up.
that's me done.
What about you, Magic Mayor?
Well, if you want to watch Magic Mike 4, you can catch me and my good friend Champ. No, I'm kidding. You want to give a follow and recognize the man behind the plan of all of these podcasts. His name is Mr. Thomas Bryce. He has fantastic chops, and you can catch him on Thomas Bryce 2017.
You got it.
And Thomas Bryce 2020 on the Instagram. And right above Glenn's left ear, you'll see an orange button up there that says SportsWire Radio. You want to check that out, and you'll be able to find the old Sportinarium player and be able to listen along to any of the podcasts that is part of the SportsWire Radio group. And if you want to watch me eat food, fast food, food trucks, whatever it may be, you can catch me every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Twitter or the X at Mayor of Canton. And that's about it for me.
There you go, pal. Funny you said X. I saw some kids riding around in a giant truck. Like, you never seen one of those giant trucks that obviously people who like do farming use. They got like the 2 back wheels. You know, they got 4 back wheels instead of just 2 back wheels. and they were literally playing X Gonna Give It To You really loud, and I just thought it was the weird. It was like you ever heard somebody listen to music in their car, but it has no bass at all, and it's just all treble.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
He's
it
gonna
was
give
so
it to
weird. They look like fucking like farmers, and they were just blaring DMX. I was like, what the fuck is going on? That was in like the Twilight Zone.
you. I mean, DMX captured a lot of hearts.
I live in Nebraska. I've seen farmers doing a lot of things, but like bumping DMX is not one of them. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that to happen in 2024. I wasn't ready. Check out all the stuff we got going on. Of course, we have I don't know shit. The Lifetimes of Psycho said there'll be a new out. Well, there's a new episode out right now if you're listening to this because it's currently Sunday and that comes out on Friday. He'll be beating up more people in the World Wrestling Federation and in the WF, his promos get more nonsensical than they ever were in WCW or Memphis. I don't know if maybe he got hit over the head a few more times and so he just started to make less sense, or if he just started caring less, or I don't know, one or the other. Maybe it's softball season.
It's just softball season.
Caring less.
Probably something like that. But yeah, check that out. And of course, check out Warring the Attitude. We're winding down to the end of 1997. We watched a Raw this week that had some bad wrestling matches, but a couple of good segments. So check that out too. And that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. I've said it all. I'll say no more. Glenn, go ahead and say goodbye.
Au revoir.
Begin transmission now. Worldwide transmission complete.